So
That was energetic.
energy!
Wow!
You're gonna have to lower that in post-production.
Just peeked the mic.
It's okay.
We're in the same room now, guys.
Wow!
Whoa, it's crazy.
And we have a face cam? Whoa! Whoa!
I mean, I already have one of those.
True. I've done a few.
Yours
too.
is higher res, which is
Mine
nice.
is higher res, but
Yeah.
I don't do it much. But even when you do, we both don't have like a video where we both, other than that really, really crappy nerd rant trial.
That was only yours. Mine was good.
But I'm saying like where we're both in the video
That's true,
with our faces.
Yeah.
That's the only video that we have with both of our
So
faces.
the only crappy face was yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, that pretty much sums up the past 24 hours. Me and this guy are stuck in this house. Yo,
Yep.
YouTube challenge, stuck in the same house for 97 hours.
We would die.
We already did die.
is
You guys
true.
don't want to know what happened yesterday. Anyway, we're going to be reacting to all of Chapter 3 cinematic and Battle Pass trailers
Yep.
as a wrap-up for Chapter 4.
For chapter 3. We're wrapping up chapter 3 now.
Like,
chapter
wrap up
4.
to Chapter 4. Like, leading up to Chapter 4.
That makes a lot more sense. You should have led with that.
Anyway, let's go ahead and start the video.
All right. So to start, we're going with the season 1, chapter 3, season 1 story trailer. So
Yes.
let's get started here. Music be a bop though.
The island you once knew has flipped.
Flipped.
That's flipping crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to
I love how they
Chapter
show
3,
boats as if
with
it's
our
something
brand
new.
places to explore
I think it's more showing
and
the
exciting
rivers.
new ways
I
to
guess
experience
that
Fortnite
probably makes a little bit more
like
sense.
never before.
This, I will say, this
I
seemed
wish
like
this
such
happened-
a big thing.
I thought this was going to be bigger.
Yeah, this
Like,
looked
fighting
like
on
everybody
trees.
was hyped about this. And then they were so like clippy and janky to the point
Like-
where like even if they were on the water, they were spazzing out.
Yeah, like they bounce like
Yeah.
50 meters sometimes.
there's no way you
like,
could have done this.
No, but
which
it-
was disappointing.
I don't think it's... I think it still could have been plausible, but I think the other thing is, when you're thinking of trailers, you're not going to be like, flying a car through fire. They're
Yeah.
going to dramatize it. So, like, you
but like
could
the
do
emphasis
this.
on this did make it seem
Yeah,
like
I
this
thought
is
it was
what they
going to
were
be a bigger
for.
deal than what it was. But it doesn't mean it's just with Fortnite, with how fast-paced it is.
Yeah.
No one would be walking slowly, especially with the tack sprint added in the
That
season.
is true. That is true.
This is just not going to be... This was not plausible with the community.
it was a
that
cool
is.
concept.
Cool
though.
concept, though. Gotten some cool trade
Start by
deals so
earning
far.
Battle Pass XP beyond Battle Royale. It's
Ah,
all about
yeah. Was
this
finding your
new?
way to level up and
Accolades.
unlock
It was
Battle
fairly
Pass
new. I think they did a little bit in
outfits,
season 8,
including
but
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
There's also new
I
features
still
to
don't
check
like him.
out.
That
Get
version.
around
Yeah.
more quickly and evade enemy fire with new
Sliding.
It wasn't tack sprint, it was sliding.
Yeah. Sliding.
I
That
remember
changed
you
the
were
game.
so hesitant on it.
I was very paranoid because the way that a lot of battle royale games do sliding,
Slide
it can be
canceling
very
and
dangerous.
everything.
But
It's-
I feel like they nailed it very
Especially
well.
the fact that when you're sliding from your tack sprint, that actually takes stamina, which I think is a great
Yeah.
idea.
I do like how they did
Which
it.
we'll get to that later
Yeah.
in season 2, because that's when all that crazy mobility
and
happens.
swinging.
Dude, the weapons though were crazy.
Yeah.
And even set up camps.
You remember that Windmill POI?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh,
Yeah. Literally nobody remembers it.
I love that. I guess was that in the bottom left?
Yeah, bottom left.
Well, that's probably why, because
With the
Shark
re-
is so
yeah.
much better. I'm sorry, Windmill. I liked
was
you,
like
but Shark is better.
Everybody said that they liked it, but nobody realized it left.
I think just because of the magnitude of the reality POI, because I still
Yeah.
think that's my favorite biome to this date.
Oh no, it's fantastic.
It's gorgeous.
Love it.
Where you and your
Hence,
squad can heal
those
us with
haven't come
items
back.
from
Yeah,
match
because of
to
some
match.
really weird bugs.
Plus,
Yeah.
there are new weapons and items to
Those are
help
body
win
fat,
a
kind of
victory
mean.
royale.
That took
and
forever
earn the
to come
ultimate
out.
It did.
prestige. The
I still hate
victory
Crowns.
crowns. I hate crowns.
Keep winning.
They're a
and
bit
keep
toxic.
the crown.
That's not the
Along with these
concept of it.
features-
Like, I really thought we were gonna do something more with it, other than just an emote that you keep and you just reset every season. I really think if it was something like the umbrella, like you can keep this season's version of the battle pass, battle crown,
Or even kind
emote.
of like how they have it in Fall Guys, where the more crowns you collect, the better rewards you can get.
Yeah, but it's literally means nothing. Like, I remember season 1, you got like 60 something, I got like 50 something.
Yeah.
We were so hyped because it was so fun, and then just
It reset.
It just went to 0.
Yeah.
Next season we got a good few. I don't care if I will drop my crown, like, because at this point it's just
The XP isn't even worth it.
It's not
It's like
worth
maybe
the
an extra
XP.
200 per like ding it does.
not to mention when it dings. That gives away your location. Like, at
It
this
does.
point, it just hinders you from winning, and I'd rather just get general wins than crown wins, because general wins will count towards my stats
Yeah.
in the long run than crown wins.
Yeah. It's just
It's a cool
not as-
concept, but
yeah.
I think same thing with arena hype. I think they could do something more with it, and maybe we can see that in chapter 4.
Hopefully.
The island is all new. Explore Sanctuary, hidden
I
home
did
of
really
the
like
Seven.
Sanctuary was
In
fun.
Spider-Man's home turf, the Daily
I
Bugle,
remember Daily Bugle.
Stuck around.
many more locations.
I really miss Camp
And
Cuddle.
with all those
Combos.
new weather conditions, anything
Hot
can
take,
happen.
I think Camp Cuddle was one of
In
my
addition
favorites
to
from
all new
season 1.
gameplay,
It
check
was
out the
pretty
Chapter
good.
3 Season 1 Battle Pass that features Spider-Man, the Foundation, and more newcomers.
No.
So
Okay.
what are you waiting for?
I
Drop into
think
Chapter
This
3 and
scene,
start
though.
That
I like
that is a cool shot. I think this is my least favorite of the chapter 3 battle passes. Not because the skins are bad. I do like a lot of them.
Was it the Super Styles?
I like the super styles. I think the problem is a lot of them
Or
instead of
some more
having
generic?
yeah,
and-
instead of having like a 9 level skin, they're all like 6s.
Yeah, because like we've had like cell shaded and really cool collabs.
Yeah.
So we had Spider-Man, but then the rest of them were nothing other than the secret skin.
Yeah.
None of them meant anything. None of them were really special.
Yeah.
Haven was probably one of my least favorites,
Oh, yeah,
if not my
she's-
least favorite customizable.
She's pretty bad.
And that's not because of the masks, it's because of the shirts. The shirt that red just does that it only has red and black, which does not go with like 50% of the masks. If
I
you
feel
could
like
have
maybe
different
if you
colors.
if you could choose like a shirt that goes with a certain mask,
that would
make a lot
that
more
would make it
sense.
better.
Yeah.
But that because at that point it's just worthless. Because like having a green mask with a red shirt, that just
Yeah.
it really contradicts each other.
exploring the new island.
we
Because
can
you
get
never
into
know
more
what
when we
you
go to
might
the battle
find.
Yes. Well, that pretty much was the battle pass, I guess.
Yeah. Season 1. That's our story
Still,
trailer.
what do you think? Do you think that's still your favorite of the chapter? I know that's pretty much a lot of people's, and I still think it's up there. It's the
Gameplay
memories
wise, yeah, battle pass
with
no.
yeah, obviously not battle pass, but like gameplay, like weather, combos,
It
the
was
tilted update. I remember that tilted. That was
A lot
so
of
fun.
new stuff.
Web slinging. That's still one of my favorite mythics.
Yeah, 100%. All right then, on to the character trailer. Their animation quality went up a lot in the chapter.
Remember they did buy a studio for animation.
I loved him.
That's
Ronan.
Fortnite.
Ronan.
That
looks
honestly doesn't
fantastic,
even look like Fortnite. That's crazy.
right.
Animation like
The Unreal Engine
quality.
5 rendering is fantastic.
That's crazy. That looks like a fan animation.
It does. It really does.
But no, Ronan was probably my favorite. What were the other ones? I think as the season went on, I liked Harlow more for some of that.
Yeah.
But still, I just got a lot of item shop skins that season that I liked more.
I'm a big fan of like the whole cyberpunk assassin kind of thing,
Yeah.
and he was perfect for that. So
Yeah. Especially Super Styles.
Yeah,
He was
his
great.
shot again.
Man.
Flip.
All right.
Yep. Out of 10, what would you rate that battle pass?
That battle pass definitely better even in chapter 3, but there's also been worse in my opinion. I'd say probably like a 7.5.
That's fair. Yeah, I'd say 7. All right, so on to chapter 2 then. The Resistance story trailer.
Chapter 2.
Season 2. It's chapter 3, season 2. I can speak it.
What happened to this frog? I don't know what happened. Did it survive? We probably killed that frog multiple times.
There's a lot of frogs over there. The drill. That's still on the map.
That's ridiculous. Do you think that's gonna mean anything?
No. The battle
I
bus.
hated the vehicles in this season. Buses and tanks? No.
It was a rough season, I'll tell you what. It was fun though. It was chaotic.
See, it's stuff like this that, like, it's plausible, but it's not plausible. I really thought battle buses were gonna be able to fly.
Yeah. That would be cool. The rest of it, yeah. Definitely one of our best trails.
It'll be just a Naruto and Goku. We'll get to that later.
Damn, in the face. Those zips are fun. They're very useful for things like zero build.
Yes. Never got planes. Oh, did you see Enforcer back there? That was I think that was the first secret skin. The Black Widow. You know, Black Widow's there, I guess.
Because this is Fortnite Endgame.
Of course.
Definitely. Okay, now real quick. We had a hard time finding this trailer.
Yeah.
For the season 2.
I don't remember it.
He doesn't remember it
I looked
at all.
at my stream and it wasn't in there.
I remember only seeing it in Fortnite, but apparently it's not on Fortnite's channel. We had to find a Top 5 Gaming Shorts channel, and they have it uploaded. So I don't know what's up with this. Here, what is the resolution? It's on 720, and it looks very low res. So I don't know.
We're gonna roll with it.
We're gonna roll with it. It's a very short one.
I do think the battle pass is pretty good.
I do as well. Like Origin, I loved his design of
yeah,
all the
Origin,
seven. Orisa, fantastic. Doctor Strange, solid Marvel skin.
Especially the super styles. The fact that
Yeah,
you got
the
the
super
super
styles
styles,
were
I
fantastic.
really like the purple super style of Doctor
I do
Strange.
as well, yeah.
I think that's my
I think
favorite.
the white ones are great too.
Yeah. Well, actually, let's go back to season 1 quickly. What do you rank the super styles? The names carried. That sounds really goofy, but we're going from gold, blue, and pink every season to, what was it, like Scarlet Blackout, Photo Negative.
Yeah, those were really cool.
It was cool, and I kind of liked it. I just think they were a little black for season 1, because that really ruined like the gold, because it was super black. Same with the blue and red. It was just on the really far dark side.
I liked those ones because they were different. It's not like every other super style we've gotten, and so for that reason, I'd say it's probably an 8 for me.
Okay, I'd say probably like a 7. Definitely had worse. I do like covering more of the body, so that was pretty cool. The following season 2, what do you rank those then?
Season 2 super styles, I would probably have to say I was not a fan of the gold, but I did really like the purple.
I like the
and
concept of the
white.
gold being like changing from green to orange versus just gold.
I just didn't
every
like
season.
the green color with it. It just
that's
didn't
fair.
look good in my
I didn't.
opinion.
It wasn't my favorite, but it's just like you said, like it's just different because every other season is just gold.
Yeah.
It's gold, and guess what else it is? Gold.
Gold. Yeah.
Like, so it's just changing it up. So that was pretty nice. But yeah, I'd say honestly we're 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 6.5. The first 2 carried.
Yeah.
All right. What would you rate that battle pass?
That battle pass. What did I rank the first one? 7.
Yeah.
I'd say probably like an 8.5.
Yeah. I'd say 8.
And
Yeah.
I think that's also with us being like story nerds.
Having 2 with a 7 in there.
2 of the 7 in there was crazy.
It's big,
and
yeah.
a cell shaded for me.
Yeah. I really like that cell shaded as well, so. And we're both Doctor Strange fans, so.
Yeah.
All right. Season 3, here we go.
It's gonna be a drought.
Oh my goodness, guys, a drought!
Still salty that
0
nothing happened with that.
Yep. Something should have happened. Ooh, this is a vibe.
No.
Honestly, I feel like the build-up for this season's Battle Pass was so much better than the Battle Pass itself.
Yeah. We never got the Force. I think that was such a missed opportunity. Because we saw that in season 4. We got like their abilities, like we got their laughter, but we got multiple. There was no dance quest, was there? I don't think there was a dance quest.
I think there was one, specifically in Raven.
Back in my day,
Ah, yeah.
there was a whole bunch of dance platforms, so you actually like dance for time. It was crazy. And that only took 4 months to come out.
Yeah, Harold.
All right, vibing.
Vibing.
Summertime. Well, I guess we're not really talking about this season as a whole. We're talking about the battle pass and the cinematic.
Which here, let's
just
watch
watch
our
the
battle
Battle
pass
Pass.
trailer.
Because I think this might be my favorite battle pass.
You think? Really?
I think so. Because remember, I really like the full body super styles.
Snap was pretty bad.
I think it was better than.
That's fair. It's better than Haven, but still not great.
Honestly, I think it's better than Tina as well.
This track was cool.
Oh yeah.
It's sad that the ballers left.
It's absolutely hilarious that it's still here. We don't have ballers.
Do it for my people, I do it for my tribe, I do it for my sisters, I do it for my guys.
Run, Indy, run.
Where you at? 'Cause I'm
Indiana
outside.
Jones is so out of
See you smile,
in my opinion.
They say the tribe waters the season.
But I think they worked it in better than RoboCop. The fact that we got a whole. I love the shrine. I think that is one of my favorite
That was
chapter
fun.
3
Yeah,
feel
that
wise as
was
a whole.
great. I will say, Adira is one of my favorite skins to this day. So,
So yeah, cinematics. Nothing really happened because there was no story other than. At that point, Bloom Watcher
yeah.
eventually learned to be called the Herald in the future season. Yeah, that's nothing really happened. Battle
Yeah.
Pass wise though, I really liked it. I really for the super styles. It was like the full body, and I really like that type. I wish I could have had more of my skins like that from different seasons that I played. I didn't get like that ultimate style. I know you weren't as big of a fan. With
I
that
do. I like
versus
the
just
blue ones.
clothes.
The blue ones I'll use. The rest,
Yeah.
I like the styles that don't completely cover up the original glory of the skin.
Yeah.
So,
But then also, I really like Evie and Sabina, like just clean skins. But then Adira, she has a lot of styles. Malik with his cape and everything.
I feel like this battle pass had a lot of like those 9 rank skins. Like
Yeah.
Adira and
Malik.
I would say are 9s.
Yeah, and then Evie and Sabina are those basic ones. But
Yeah.
I kind of like lean towards that more, especially with the super styles. Like it fit perfectly.
Yeah. It also has one of the only skins I've archived, the Stormfarer. No, not
Yeah.
Stormfarer? Is that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
And I personally like Snap. I really like the final gold. Like I use Lux's from season 8's pickaxe.
Yeah.
And it's like a full gold. And I really like that one. I think I have that as a preset.
Yeah. I'd rate this battle pass probably an 8.5.
I'd say 9.
Yeah.
Say 9. For chapter 3, like if we're
Yeah.
going full Fortnite, it'd probably be all these numbers would probably be lower because I think there's chapter 2 and chapter 1 battle passes that I'd very much prefer. But in chapter 3, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it was definitely great.
Time for this season.
Next on, season 4 cinematic trailer.
The worst.
Here we go. This
Tell me
was so
you're getting
crazy.
somewhere. We've already lost so much of the island to that.
I will say, note here, voice acting this chapter has been fantastic.
Oh no, yeah.
Definitely
Especially
a highlight
the
of
story
Fortnite.
story
It
challenges
is
throughout the chapter
fantastic.
seasons.
I have loved all the voice acting.
It's great.
Origin gotta be one of my favorites because he's British, and that's just great. It makes everything better.
That's bias, but I also agree.
yeah. I mean, I can't think of, other than probably Dwayne Johnson, a better voice for a character.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've loved that.
And I think it's also surreal hearing someone like Paradigm
yeah.
and Scientist years later, over 2 years later.
I mean, we still haven't heard Visitor.
True. Do you think Visitor's gonna have anything? That's for a different episode. It's for a
We'll
different
talk about
episode.
that.
Surprising given the sample's behavior. I've never seen such accelerated psychokinesis. Whoa!
Are we gonna talk about how dark this is, though?
It is very dark.
Starting to think this may be
I mean,
a
that's
problem.
if we're assuming that they're dead.
But even if they're not dead, they are morphing into that's Scientist.
Get out of here!
Even if they're not dead, that is brutal.
I think we should note here, too. We both were angry at this.
Yes.
Very much.
Because we look at the Foundations reveal in the end of chapter 2, and I'd say that was a pretty big reveal.
that was a very
It's
hype
all of a
reveal.
sudden, I thought you were supposed to be dead, and he's like, what? With an eyebrow raised or something crazy? And it's just Brie Larson.
Yeah,
it's just Brie
this one
Larson.
is like she doesn't even take her helmet off. If it were a case where she was standing there and then as the chrome's coming up, she takes her helmet off.
Let's play, because there's a perfect scene that we said if they just skipped this and kept the helmet on, and the next zoom-in was the reveal, that would have been so much better. I still think they could have done better than that, but if this is what they wanted to do, they kept the helmet on the whole time.
And then
Right there.
here-
Like, they do a little zoom in or something versus just cutting. But if this was the reveal, that would have been so much better.
It would have been because it keeps that
It
aspect
actually
of
reveals to a
so we
reveal.
right now don't know what she looks like, and then this is the moment where we find out.
Some kind of reveal. Not just, oh, hey, it's Brie Larson. There's literally no, like, big scene. It's just
Yeah.
Brie Larson.
which is unfortunate.
I do think I saw somebody say, I don't know how to feel, I think she's one of my favorite members of Seven, and skin-wise, it's up there. I'd say there's scenes this season I prefer more.
I like that she has she's the only 7 member with super
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Under the water.
Okay, let's point this next part out.
Fix this.
We're
Yeah.
gonna put
To reality.
a line to reality 659.
Okay, I see that.
I just want to say,
Uh-huh.
it said it.
For
Let's finish it.
context, I didn't realize
We
that
were
there was
talking
a
about the reality
Yeah.
thing, and I'm like, Paradigms from reality 616. Like he's like Marvel. I'm like, no, Paradigms reality, and it's like we don't know hers. It's like it's in her name. It's Paradigm Reality 659. And then I said we're gonna go to that reality, and he's like, we don't know, and he's like, maybe her parents hate her, and that's what you said.
That is what I said.
And then I'm like, I rewatched the trailer, and it said a line to reality. I'm like, no, it said it in the trailer. That's where she went. So whether her parents hate her or not, that's where she went.
Yeah.
And that is where she's from. Okay?
Yeah, but she's...
Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Let's finish
Yeah.
it. Let's finish it.
And there's
And
that
Bloom
hair.
Watch.
Bloom Waterworld, yes. I love this promo art, by the way.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
this
no,
is one
this
of the
is
best
phenomenal.
promo arts so far.
Yeah, and honestly,
great.
the announcement leading up to Paradise was insane.
It
Those
was.
videos and everything, I loved it.
Like, they had their promotional A game with Paradise, which is interesting. I'm going to point out here, every season, they've had a really strong front on something.
Yeah.
I think this season,
I think last season was
promotionals
definitely
so strong.
gameplay. Like it
Yeah,
was
last
crazy.
season,
It was
yeah.
a vibe, like baller, the just general, like the guns and
Yeah.
everything. Like it was really
Season
unique.
2, super strong on the story.
Story.
Season 1, new gameplay
Not to mention
aspects,
Zero
map
Build.
changes.
Zero Build
yeah,
is a pretty
Zero
big
Build.
start. And season 1, we didn't have the Spider-Man mythics, but that was very early
Yeah.
on. But I think just the
Whole new
hype
loot
for.
pool as
But I
well.
feel like for season 1, the loot pool obviously, but a lot of people didn't like it. I think the thing that season 1 did was the hype throughout the season. We know we're gonna get Tilted. We're gonna get Colombo. We're
Yep.
gonna get Weather. We're gonna get Spider-Man.
Lots of
like
stuff
it's a
to
lot
look
of
forward
stuff
to.
throughout. Oh, and the Shield Keg, which is
And
still
the
in the
Shield Keg,
game,
yeah.
which I honestly think is underrated. I think it's a pretty good. Obviously,
It's
it's not
good,
something I
yeah.
carry, but if it's thrown down at the beginning, it's great.
It is.
And so it like hyped up the season throughout because all of that came throughout the season, which made it feel great because we knew it's coming, but it hyped us up because we didn't know when it's coming or
Yeah.
the full extent of the tornadoes and lightning and everything. So
All right, then. Battle Pass trailer time.
let's see, are we missing anything? Is there anything that can come? We never got that.
Yeah, we never got that.
Spider-Man favorite skin. Favorite skin this
Yeah,
season.
Spider-Gwen is fantastic. Paradigm. Harold. Okay.
Yeah. I like her more just for the fact that she's story. If she wasn't story, I definitely wouldn't be
Yeah.
up there. For the fact that she is story,
Wow.
the vibe, this like the beat drop and everything,
Yeah.
it's great. Mid. All right. I have the whole family.
Yeah.
This is so weird. Cobra DMR. You were very hesitant on that. Two gun, my least favorite gun. Too toxic.
It is so.
It's fun, but it's just too toxic. We like don't talk about Grig at all anymore.
No, we
he
don't.
is like so forgotten already, and we haven't even finished the
Yeah.
season.
Okay, so skin-wise, I very much like this battle pass. I think this is one of the strongest of the chapter.
Actually, I said like 9 for the other one, didn't I? 9.5 for this one.
Yeah.
This might actually be my favorite. Spider-Gwen, not to mention she got the super styles. I don't like the super styles as much because I like the original Spider-Gwen because she has
Yeah.
that glitchy like
Yeah.
art
frame
style
skip kind of thing.
type
Yeah.
thing, and she loses that with the super styles. But the fact that you can also take off the
Yeah.
hood, and that is so realistic to the Spider-Verse
is. It
version.
really
it is
is.
crazy how realistic they're getting with
They
some
nailed
of these.
it, yeah.
Paradigm, love it. I love the skin again. Super styles, great.
Yep.
Bites, he's not fantastic, but I like the Nothing Quest and the pickaxe.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that, when they limit it only to one skin, but it was really cool.
Yeah. His relation to the story was really good. I will say, The skin, if you go back and look on, what was it, fn.gg, they have a list of all the leaked skins, and you can vote on, like, which one you're most hyped for.
It was the least favorite.
It was literally on the bottom
was
of the
the
list
bottom.
of, like, 300 skins.
I think it
He
was
at
the bottom.
It was the bottom. I
It was
looked
the bottom.
myself. He's the bottom skin that people were excited for. And yeah, he's the story hinge right
I mean,
there.
the only problem with like that is, I don't think Fortnite's like, okay, Fortnite.gg, people are liking this, let's put this one in the battle pass.
Yeah.
That was chosen long ago.
I just find it funny that
But
is
that
the
is
skin
just
that
so
is a
happened
story-related
that we
one.
got
Like,
it, yeah.
bro.
Grizz, kind of forgotten.
Yeah.
He's not terrible, but
He's a meme skin.
He's
like,
a meme
they,
skin.
They come and go. It's hard to find a good meme skin.
yeah. What else is there then? There's another skin we're missing.
The
Rose.
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 cell
Rose.
shaded. She was pretty good for a cell
I like
shaded
her.
skin. It was
Again,
a different
just
cell
super
shaded
styled
style,
as
yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I enjoyed that battle
9.5.
pass. I'd say probably 9.
9. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it then.
That's it. Out of 10. Chapter 4 as a chapter 4. Chapter
Yeah.
3
Let's rate chapter 4, guys.
battle passes as a whole, because story-wise, it's mostly just season 2.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about that. There's not really much, but battle pass-wise, what do you rank it out of 10
I would say
as a whole?
I would say an 8. I think from when I started playing in season 5 of chapter 2, I would say the battle passes were okay. There are
Yeah.
very few skins from chapter 2 that I actually enjoy and commonly use today. So I'd say, yeah, this is probably an 8 because I use a lot more of the skins. I just
Yeah.
like them more. So
I really like season 8, like especially those super styles, but just as a chapter 1 OG, like I use a lot of my chapter
Yeah.
1 skins, but overall, like, just even if I don't use them, I love them. Like,
Yeah.
if I need to use a skin, I will gladly pick something from chapter 3, especially super styles, the collabs.
Yeah.
Versus like chapter 2 where we had like Deadpool and what was the next one? Aquaman.
Yeah.
We got like Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Like, we got some much better collab battle pass
yeah,
skins.
very much so.
So yeah, I'd probably have to say 8 as well, because I still like chapter 1 a lot, but like super styles especially, I think they nailed it in chapter 3 versus chapter 2.
I think they've fallen into the perfect spot with battle passes. The
Yeah.
system is still a little bit questionable,
system,
but I feel
yeah.
like it's gotten to a point where we know how it works. It's probably going to stay this way. So people have started liking it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Thank you all for watching.
And we will see you all later.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He might not be around. I might kill him
Who
sometime
knows?
this week.
That's probably going to happen.
Probably. I'm surprised it hasn't happened already.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Peace out, Wolfpack!